The mournful wail of a steam locomotive whistle signals the passing of a train headed for Railtown 1897. Located in the Sierra Nevada foothills near Sonora, Railtown 1897 is a California State Historic Park featuring the former yards and shops of the Sierra Railroad at Jamestown, California. On weekends, visitors have the added opportunity to ride behind an historic steam locomotive over a portion of today's Sierra Railroad. The depot area at Jamestown is busy as train time nears. There are several departure times for the Motherlode Cannonball passenger trains, which run on weekends from early spring to late fall. During the summer months, additional trains can be ridden even greater distances than the regular Cannonball train. The most unique aspect of Railtown 1897 is the opportunity visitors have to experience a working turn-of-the-century roundhouse and shop complex. The turntable is completely functional and is used daily when steam locomotives are working. The 8-stall roundhouse and adjoining machine shop are literally a working museum. Inside the roundhouse, several steam locomotives are stored and maintained along with other rolling stock and equipment. Walk-through tours are open to the public and conducted by docents at the museum. The roundhouse is home to 4 steam engines. Locomotive number 34 is a 282 Mikado-type engine built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in 1925. Other engines include number 3, a 460 built by Rogers in 1891, number 2, a 3-truck Shea-geared locomotive built by the Lima Locomotive Works in 1922, and number 28, a 280 built by Baldwin in 1922. During the winter months, it's not unusual to find one or more of the engines taken apart for major repairs. This offers a rare behind-the-scenes look at the complexities of maintaining a steam locomotive. On weekend mornings during the line's operating season, one of the steamers is fired up inside the roundhouse. Here a crewman is filling an oil reservoir in the cab of engine 28. It takes several hours for enough steam to build up before the locomotive can pull a train. Steam locomotives are labor-intensive machines, requiring hours of daily preparation before they are ready for work. As the departure time nears, passengers line up to board the train. The conductor punches their tickets for the ride from Jamestown to Chinese Station aboard the Motherlode Cannonball. Let's climb aboard for a ride on this historic train. In the cab of locomotive number 28, the engineer and fireman diligently go about the business of running the engine and train through the Sierra foothills. During the summer months, temperatures inside the cab of the locomotive can reach 120 degrees. Thankfully, it's much more comfortable back in the passenger cars. As the train rolls along, passengers gaze out at a landscape of grassy hills and California live oak trees, which are predominant in this region. The foothills of the Mother Lode are famous for one rare commodity, as a member of our crew explained.
Now, Mother Lode spells G-O-L-D, gold. See that pile of dirt up there? That's trailings of the Sonora gold mine. It's an open pit mine, and last year they took out 131,000 ounces of gold.
Steam trains from Railtown 1897 operate over the tracks of the Sierra Railroad, a freight-hauling common carrier that maintains 54 miles of trackage running between Oakdale and Standard. Constructed around the turn of the century, the Sierra Railroad was the original owner of the entire Railtown complex, including the historic locomotives and cars. Our locomotive pulls the train along Tender First from Jamestown to Chinese. Since there is no place to turn the locomotive at Chinese, it will simply run around the train, couple to the other end, and then pull it back to Jamestown. As the train rolls along, warm summer breezes flow through the open windows of the passenger cars, bringing with them the sounds and smells of a working steam locomotive. A railroad landmark in the Jamestown yard is this working water tank, which was featured in the opening scenes of a popular television show entitled Petticoat Junction. The Hooterville Cannonball stopped at the water tank, which was across the track from the fictional Shady Rest Hotel. Railtown 1897 owes much of its existence to the movie industry. Beginning in the 1920s, the locomotives and cars of the Sierra Railroad have been featured in a variety of motion pictures and television shows. The Sierra continues to be one of the most photographed railroads in the United States even today. Without a doubt, locomotive number 3 has been the most requested for movie work, along with several short wooden coaches. Here the veteran steamer pulls a special Hooterville Cannonball train into the station during celebrations for her centennial. Built in 1891 by the Rogers Locomotive Works of Paterson, New Jersey, this locomotive is now over 100 years old, making it one of the oldest operating steam locomotives in America. Filmmakers and tourists alike are continually fascinated by the unique combination of vintage steam locomotives, historic rail cars, and scenic countryside that Railtown 1897 offers.